there's some of our men and women that actively seek y'all out, which which is definitely cool because, you know, that just helps us out more so because it weeds it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, word. You're like, word, y'all want to go over there? All right, cool.
Yeah.
Like y'all have the right to go over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like my thing. I don't personally care. I just know in the back of my mind that, you know, the more that we fight against each other, it's going to do more harm. But is there a way that we can help, besides staying completely out of the way, like you said? How do we help from afar but still stay out of the way? Can that be done? Like, or is it just stay out of the way?
He's frozen.
Yeah, he's frozen. Go back. All right, let's see if he comes back.
Yeah, that definitely is
an eye-opener. That was definitely an eye-opener.
Yep.
Well, I sure hope they didn't cut off his internet because of the way he was talking. The FBI heard his ass, said, "You're done."
You know how to fix this? Nope.
Yeah, that was. There he is. There he is.
See what I'm saying about saying shit that
I was just saying, I wonder if the FBI was listening and was like, "Nope, stop."
He knows how to fix
like
this
my whole shit started freezing and skipping. You know, it's never done that before. That's crazy.
Yeah, see, it's like where they listened and said, "Oh wait, these guys are getting on to how to fix this shit. Let's cut them off." So I was just saying that too. I was like, I wonder if he'll get back on, and we were actually I was joking, but I was real.
No, see, hey.
Yeah.
You live near Maryland, you know, where Washington, D.C. is, so you're probably right on their hot spot.
I mean, hey, shit. You know.
I used to live in Maryland, so I know.
No, okay. What part?
Ocean City, near Ocean City.
So near Annapolis and all that, okay.
No, near, like, Snow Hill, Salisbury, like the lower part where Virginia is.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. Where my father used to stay around there, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's get on to let's go ahead and continue with actual music questions here so we don't get cut off again.
Yeah, right.
We got that good section.
Right.
That's going to be up on the podcast. We got that good section. They can't take that from us. So then, going up through music, this is a two-part question. What has been some of the best advice that you've been given? And what is some information or like something that you can give to somebody coming in? Like some advice, some good advice that you can give somebody just coming in.
Okay. Advice I was given. Okay, some advice that was given to me that stuck with me till this day was given to me by Allen Iverson's cousin, Larry Tan, who currently manages RJ Payne and used to manage all those people you've seen on TV with Puff on that TV show he had called Making the Man with Ines and all of them. Larry Tan used to manage that whole circle. Now he currently manages RJ Payne. And there was one day, because he's also a consultant, you know, I was one of his clients, so I could get some of his consultation. A lot of his consultation stuck with me till this day as far as the importance of networking and establishing and building relationships atop of how to better approach artists with features. And it came about like this. There was one day I was talking to him. I wanted his advice on a track that I was curating. And I said, yo, I want to take $9,000 and split that two ways so I can have a track that will have Styles P and Ransom on it. What you think about that? He was like, yo, that'd be a dope ass track, obviously, but I wouldn't pay all that fucking money for a Ransom verse and Styles P verse. Like, you paying just two niggas and you was going to spend that much money on just two niggas who going to provide you with one verse for one song. Mm-hmm. I would take that money and I could go find, like, me personally, I could pick up someone like Freeway or PD Crack for just a stack. And so I'm going to take that 9,000 and I'm going to find niggas I could get for just a stack and put them on it. But they're still like a significant enough name. And he never gave me no names to suggest. He was just giving examples of people he knew. But that then invoked me to be like, damn, well, shit. Who can I get on a track? And so I started thinking of all the people I could get on the track. And that's how I ended up making the EP Ragnarok that has Mickey Fax, 3D Nati, JR, I Am God, JR Writer, SAS, you know, like all those legends that I grew up listening to on both radio, mixtapes, and CDs, and all these famous teams and shit like that. That inspired me to do that. So that was some great advice he had gave me that stuck with me till this day. As far as any advice I would give personally to any newcomers, my advice would be to, before you start coming in, you should really think hard about who you want to be, which the answer should be yourself. And then what you need to figure out is what it is you exactly want to do within this shit. Because there's various niches and lanes. And so not only do you have to find your lane, you also have to find your niche even within that lane, you know? And once you figure that out, you should then start beginning to, you know, build relationships and network both within and outside your niche, both with the competition and with peers. Right. That would be my advice to them. Oh, another piece of advice is business etiquette. Because there's so many people, you know, today in today's world, with everything being so accessible, anyone could just pick up a phone, pay $20 to DistroKid or $60 to United Masters for a year, and they can just drop music. But just being able to drop music does not make you a fucking artist. Right. Because artists, well, actually, I take that back. Sure, it will make you an artist, but that does not make you an entrepreneur like some of these other artists are. Because to be an entrepreneur, number one, you have to have a brand. So you have to create and establish a brand. You have to, you know, develop and maintain brand equity. You have to learn how to market yourself. These are all aspects of the business that you then have to learn. That's some shit that you have to learn both through experience and furthering your education. That's not something anyone can tell you, or something you're going to learn by listening to this nigga or that nigga out the gate. You know what I'm saying? So learn the business and then also learn how to operate professionally within that business.
Got it. Yeah, that's a good piece of advice. I think people need to know who they are and what they want to do with themselves before they even get going. I mean,
right. That's really in everything.
Yeah, I mean, that's across the board. That's not just music. That's
exactly.
You gotta know what you're good at, you know, because, you know, somebody that may be good as a lyricist might not be able to play the music that goes behind it. Right. You know, he might be a great lyricist, but he has no concept of, you know, the making of the music. So he's got to maybe start with somebody, learn, go to school. There's avenues that he may have to take to get to where he wants.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So I got a question that we've asked everybody. If there was an artist out there that you could collab with, live or dead, who would it be? I think I know the answer because you mentioned him earlier.
Who do you think it is?
What's his name from Wu-Tang?
Oh, Ghostface? No.
Yes. No? Okay.
I mean, cause, you know, Ghostface, like, this not really his time no more. Would I love to rap with him? Yeah, definitely. I still love to rap with him. Like, if he offered to get me on a track, but I wouldn't seek out Ghostface. I have a list of people that I plan on seeking out very soon, you know, and it'd be people like Tierra Whack, Willie the Kid, Rock Marciano, you know, people like that. I really want to work with them. That, Royce the 5'9", Conway the Machine, you know, like those type of people. I really want to work with them, especially Willie the Kid and Tierra Whack. Yeah.
You got anything, Junior? Because we're about gonna wrap this up here in a minute, and then I have one final question.
So you've been doing music for
a couple of decades now.
Yeah. You've seen how the industry sort of works.
Mm-hmm.
If there was something in the industry that you could change, which this is hypothetical because neither you nor us could change anything about it if we wanted to.
Right.
What would you change and why?
That's a very, very difficult question because there's so many things about the industry that needs to be changed in order for it to stop harming the culture.
Right.
I guess if I had to pick one thing, it's a toss-up between their lack of compassion for culture and history and the amount of pedophilia within the industry. So I don't know which one I'd pick. Mostly lean towards the pedophilia, but yeah, definitely it'd be that I would change that.
That is the first time
that someone's brought
I
it
have
up.
to commend you on that. You are the absolute first person that has mentioned that. Now, that's always been in the back of my mind, but you are the first person out of 100 people that we've interviewed that has mentioned it.
Yeah.
And I commend you on that because it's very true.
Yeah, it's far too common in the industry.
Very too common.
Far too common.
So, do you got anything in closing, Kirsten?
No, not really.
No? Okay. The final question is, if you had one thing to say to your fans, doesn't matter what it is, one thing to say to them, what would it be?
Listen.
That's one word sums it up.
Yeah. Listen.
Listen.
Actually listen.
Yeah.
With more than just your ears.
Yeah. I totally get that. I listen with my ears, my mind, my heart. I listen all over when I listen to a track. But you gotta have my attention the first 30 seconds.
Right.
So well, I gotta say that this interview has been all over the board, but it's been an eye opener and it's been a true pleasure.
Yes.
I would love to have you back on to talk about the other things that we kind of trickled into with the politics, with the religion and like all that. I'd like to have you back on just to hear your opinion on that stuff, even if it's not about music. You have a great mind. I commend you. You speak very clearly. You elaborate on your words and very easy to understand. You put it in layman's terms that even somebody like myself, I'm not college educated. I don't use big words most of the time. So you put it in ways that I can understand and make my mind go, man, this guy knows what he's talking about. And I think other people would like to hear you talk about those things.
I'd love to. You hit me up anytime for that. Yeah.
Yeah,
we have to get you back on for a regular podcast.
Yeah, we'll get you back on.
I'm with that.
Yeah, definitely. And of course, we'll throw in your music and all your links and stuff. I'll have to get with you and get your new Twitter so we can put that on our website.
Gotcha.
Because all of the people that we play, all of their links and stuff are on our website. So I'll have to get that new one so people can find you. And send us over that other track, the controversial track, so we can get that on here.
I'm gonna definitely send that. Yeah.
So,
awesome.
All right. Again, it's been a pleasure, and we'll be hearing from you.
Thank you for having me. Y'all take care.
Absolutely. You take care.
Hey, this is Chappy. This is Junior.